At Lowe's, we believe that updating your home doesn't have to take a ton of time or money.
Yeah, let's do it.
Give us one weekend, we'll give you 5 projects.
This is crazy.
And you'll have a completely transformed space by Monday.
Oh my God!
Wow.
This is The Weekender. This weekend, I'm working with Lowe's to help a family with a garage makeover. This family needs some definite help with storage, organization, and functionality of their garage. This isn't just a garage for cars and storage, it's also kind of where everybody comes into their home. It's the main entrance. So my goal is to create a space that's both functional, organized, and looks great. All right, so talk to me about this garage situation.
So we have 4 boys and we don't have functional storage. We end up getting all of their bikes and their sports equipment just thrown on the ground over there. And we have these cabinets and storage, but they're not practical. We can't use them. This cabinet has no bottom. So it's totally broken, so it's not usable.
Useless.
It's useless.
Hey, I'm Dan.
And I'm Heather. So we're a family of 6. We have 4 small boys, 7 and under. So we have tons of strollers, tons of sports equipment. We have bikes for every age range, and it's very unorganized.
And we use our garage every day. It's the place we come into the house, leave the house. It is an Olympic event to get from the garage entryway to the house to jump over all of the kids' stuff. So definitely needed some organization.
I see 3 strollers in here.
Yes.
So tell me, what's the stroller situation?
We have 5 strollers total. We usually have 3 hanging on the walls, but they end up kind of shoved to the side too.
Would it be easier if it was ever lower?
Yes.
Okay. So sports organization, people are coming through.
I park my car in here sometimes because we do have a basketball net outside and the kids play on that.
And then over here, so the shoes and everything, this area.
This is a catch-all of random tools and...
Would you like flip-flops or
yeah,
some caulk?
yeah, exactly.
Generally speaking, the kids drop their shoes and stuff here. So we do need to keep a drop zone in mind.
Yeah.
That's something we need. So this space needs to be super functional, but also kind of look decent. I am excited about this project. I have 4 kids too, so this is very relatable to me. One of our biggest projects of this entire weekend is gonna be unloading everything. The beauty of a garage makeover is that it kind of forces you into reorganizing and taking a look and seeing what you need, what you don't need, kind of doing a forced sort and purge of all the things.
These are probably dried out, right?
Probably. We don't even have a matching glove to that.
This is a perfectly good box of tissues. Notice I'm doing all the keep and you're doing all the
Yeah,
trash.
and I'm trashing everything.
Look at this place emptied out. And this is the nice part. Like, this is when you're like, okay, we can really reassess like what we're gonna do in here and be strategic about it. But before we start bringing anything back in, I wanna take care of the walls, okay? This is where people come in, so the paint color matters in here. And with having 4 kids and everything, I put a lot of thought into this color. So, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. You ready?
We're ready.
Oh, nice, okay,
Awesome.
cool.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
You good with black?
Yes,
Very good,
we're
yeah.
good with black.
All right, this is one of my favorite blacks. This isn't just any black, this is tricorn black. Some blacks can lean a little purpley. This is like a true black. You guys get decent natural light in here.
Yeah.
This space can handle the black. And also, like mom of 4 kids, it hides everything.
Yes.
It's gonna hide everything and it's gonna make this space feel cleaner even if it gets disorganized.
Yeah.
That's great, yep.
All right.
Awesome.
I love dark colors for a garage space because I think it really gives some style to the space, and a lot of people use their garage as a main entry. But if I'm being honest with you, my main reason for choosing black paint is that it's easier to keep clean. With 4 young kids, there are gonna be a lot of handprints and marks in this garage, and the black will be so much easier for them to keep tidy. That's a pretty dramatic difference.
Yeah, I love
great.
it.
Are you guys happy with the color?
Yeah,
Absolutely,
very
yeah.
happy.
I mean, it really makes you notice the windows now.
Yeah,
It'll make it feel a bit more like an interior space of your home too.
yeah.
It just looks so much cleaner too than it did
Absolutely.
before.
So we're gonna focus on the flooring in here now. And like, to be honest with you, this floor is totally functional. It works, right?
Yeah.
I mean, typical concrete slab, you could leave it. But this is the Weekender. No, it's not what we're gonna do. I really think that the floor is a place where we can infuse style. So, what we're going to use is...
Oh, wow.
This is like a click and lock flooring. It's called Swiss Tracks. And basically, you can feel it, super lightweight.
Oh, so cool.
But it's really, really durable too.
Yeah.
So like you could see it in like mechanics garages. So
Okay.
you're gonna be able to park on it. The kids' stuff isn't gonna damage it.
Awesome.
I ordered it in multiple colors so that we can do a really fun pattern.
Awesome.
So I'm almost gonna
Yeah.
go with like a plaid pattern on your floor.
Cool. That'll be
Okay.
awesome.
It really clicks into place. So a couple sides have the loops and a couple sides have the little latches on them, and it just literally snaps into place. For our pattern, we're gonna do 4 black, and then we're gonna surround it with gray, except for at the corners is gonna be white. We just wanna make sure that we're at least a 1/4 inch off the wall, and that way in the winter when it contracts and during the summer when it expands, there's room. It's almost like installing floating flooring.
Okay.
Where the garage door opening is, they carry these little edgers, and it's basically like a transition down.
Okay.
I can't believe how easy this is.
It's so simple, right?
Yeah.
And even with a pattern, like it takes a couple extra minutes and a little bit of thinking, but it's looking so good.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It's going to totally change the look of this space. It is a beautiful day for our second day of this garage makeover. We have a lot to do to pull it together. Today is all about organizing all the things in this space. Good morning.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Looks great in here.
Right, now that it's all like double coated.
Wow, this looks amazing. Wow.
Yeah, doesn't it? So before we left last night, Matt and I just put new boards on the outside to clean it up, added a tiny bit of trim at the top.
Yeah.
It looks completely different.
Yeah, I can't even recognize it from what it was before. That's amazing.
Even though this is just purely for the sake of function and storage, it can look good.
Yeah, it looks great.
So we're kind of gonna work with that a little bit, but mainly we're gonna focus in this area right now.
Okay.
And it's gonna be your workbench tool area. All right, you ready? And ta-da!
Oh, wow, that is awesome. Yeah. Very cool.
This is a Cobalt workbench, and I thought that it was a really good size for you. And I know that a couple things that were important to you guys were having like closed storage. So this has drawers for storage. It even has like a higher compartment up here, putting some sharper things that you don't want the kids to be able to reach up there. And then this whole area back here is a pegboard. So that's kind of what we're gonna be working on today.
And spending the time now to organize it so it has a place is so important for us when we have limited time to actually use this. So.
Yeah. Now what we can do is work on figuring out how we want our tools arranged. On the daily, what sort of tools you need to grab and go the most?
I mean, I would kind of do like whatever needs to get done to the house.
Daily maintenance
Yeah,
kind of things,
exactly.
upkeep
Yeah,
kind of things.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Why don't we open the drawers, and anything that we don't think you need out, we can just throw in here for now. Guys can go in. All right, progress. So now we know what we're gonna be putting out. I did get a couple of these bins here, which I really like for screws and nails and stuff. Okay, I think we've got it.
It looks great, yeah.
But I feel like we might need tool bench pop quiz. You need to replace an outlet switch. What are you gonna grab? That was not very enthusiastic. It needs to be like,
I knew exactly where
got
it was.
You did know where it was. Okay, you need to drill together a piece of furniture that arrived. Got it. I need to hang a picture. I need to level it. Oh.
How big's the picture?
Well, the picture is this big.
Perfect.
And now the picture is this big. Got it. You need to give someone bangs trim.
Right. I would not trust me to do that.
I think you're set.
Did I pass?
Yeah, it's great.
Looks great, really
You passed
does,
the
yeah.
test. All right, the last project I need both of your help with is focused on this wall, and I think you guys are gonna love it. So my secret weapon for anyone, but really parents that have young kids in a garage, is hidden storage. To be honest, kids' stuff is brightly colored. It's oddly shaped. Like, it's going to add a little bit of chaos to a space if you're constantly seeing it. So we can't hide everything. It is a garage, but if we can hide a little bit of it, I think it's really gonna help in here.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Good. We're gonna do a modular unit, so we'll have some cabinetry on the left and the right, and then the middle is even a drawer. This system from Lowe's is great because it comes with rails and we basically just put them up onto it. I went with this really nice gray color because it's, again, kind of, we're thinking of the aesthetic. All right, I present you hidden storage for all your kids' stuff.
I love it. This is exactly what we needed.
And I'm kind of envisioning that you'll use like part of it for kids' storage stuff, but also you had all those like bulk pantry items that you wanted to keep out here too.
Yeah,
that's nice to just kind of keep tucked away.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right, well, Matt and I are gonna fill all the things, bring everything back into this garage, and we'll let you know when we're done.
You got it. All right.
All right, let's get shopping. Garage organization. It's in a separate section usually than home org and filled with all kinds of great organization stuff for the garage. These hooks work great for extension cords, getting them up off the ground and hanging them. Can you have too many pegboard organizers? Asking for a friend. This fast track system is awesome for the kids stuff. And so I'm gonna go with some bins here that will hold a lot of their balls and toys and cones. And it's super adaptable when the kids get older too. I absolutely love Gladiator track systems. I think they work so well for heavy duty items. This is what I'm gonna use for the strollers to get them up off the ground. All right, I'm feeling good. I think I have all the organization stuff that we need. It is time to pull this garage together. For this little section that's right near the entrance to the garage, I'm using the Rubbermaid Fast Track system. And what I like about this is it's really simple for kids to grab and go. We have ground baskets that are filled, also have a cute little tabletop on there for chalk, bubbles, things like that. Having systems that are a little bit fun for kids to use might increase the likelihood that they use them too. I combined a couple simple elements to give this garage also like a little mini foyer element in here. Started off with peel and stick wallpaper. My tips for peel and stick wallpaper in a garage is that I would only use it on an interior wall because it has less temperature variation. Then I added 2 coat hook racks, one hung at kid height for the little ones, and then one up a little bit higher for the adults. Since this is the way that friends and family and neighbors enter the home, I really wanted it to be functional, but also kind of cute too. It was really important to Heather and Dan to be able to more easily access their strollers without it being so high up on the wall. So for this, I used the Gladiator track system and use these really big hooks. It makes getting even this double jogging stroller on and off the wall really simple. This garage transformation, in my opinion, is pretty crazy. I think it combines function and style, and on the count of 3, you can open your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow.
This is amazing.
The floors look amazing. I just love the look of it. I never would have thought to do something like this. It looks so great.
I feel like the plaid really layers in some style into this space. Like, we don't have decor in here, and yet it feels kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
And your workbench.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that yet.
I didn't see that
I know,
yesterday.
It looks
I'm jealous. It's so good.
great. It looks great, yeah.
He helped me organize it. So, and I even gave him a pop quiz. He knows where everything is.
Perfect.
This whole area that you had before really became key. You have so much storage there now. Then we kind of utilized what they had going on as your workbench area before, and that's all like kind of your paint storage, things like that.
This looks amazing.
And there's so much storage. Look, the strollers.
Oh, and I can actually reach them.
Yeah.
And look Yeah.
Way easier to reach.
And all of our bikes.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my goodness.
Everything is also up off the ground. That's key too. So you have 2 of your strollers over here, and then the big mama is here, and I think, I don't know, let me see, can you do it?
Probably do it, let's see.
I think you can.
No
It's at a
pressure.
great height.
There we go, I can do it myself.
There you go.
I love
Wow.
the wall over there. It looks so
Oh
good.
my God, I didn't even notice the wall. That's
That was
amazing.
the first thing I looked at. Oh my God,
Yeah.
this looks amazing.
The white cabinet over there is all the shoes.
That's perfect.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
great size. Fits, your shoes are all at the top, kids' shoes all at the bottom. So really that is a full mini mudroom drop zone.
Yeah, that's
Shoes,
perfect.
coats, backpacks, all right there.
And look, the drink storage for the kids.
Oh,
and
that's nice.
what's next to it? A brand new fridge.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow, that's awesome. Their sports stuff before had no place, and now we have good storage over there
I
for.
really like that.
So a lot of times when thinking through garage org, I try and put the things that kids are gonna be taking out closest to the door.
That is
Yeah.
smart.
Because then it has a higher likelihood of maybe making it back in there.
Yeah, it just looks so clean in here too. Hopefully it stays that way.
The closed storage is key.
Yeah.
Like there's so much storage in the drawers and the cabinets over there that it just doesn't feel as chaotic.
No, yeah, it feels really nice in here.
I mean, I'm so happy that this is the main entry point to our house because it's better than the actual front door.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It looks
Yeah.
so nice.
That's a huge compliment. I'll take that.
It looks great, and it's a garage. I never would have thought in a million years that we could have set something up this way. It looks so nice.
What a crazy transformation in just a weekend. This was a really fun one, guys, and I would love to know what you think, so leave me a comment and let me know. As always, we'll put all the links to the products that we used in the description below, and before you go, make sure you subscribe to the Lowe's YouTube channel. You don't want to miss a single thing. Thanks, friends.